This is the convention center where the marketplace is taking place for the next 3 days. Lots of activities for you for this Terra Madre Americas festival. Again, it's a 3-day festival. This marketplace will be here for 3 days. Starting tomorrow, there will be a street festival. That's sort of like the Farm to Fork festival that you know and love, kind of folded into the mix. So we have with us here Mike Testa, Visit Sacramento. First of all, congratulations. This is about 6 years in the making. An enormous deal putting Sacramento on the global map for food, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the largest food conference in Europe. Attracts 300,000 people from 120 different countries. Never been in the U.S. before. They chose Sacramento, so we're grateful it's here.
They chose us, you guys, but for good reason, isn't it? Our relationship between agriculture and, the people who make our food, both chefs and makers, it's incredible. I mean, no one in the world really gets to have the agriculture like we do they?
We grow so much of the food that feeds the rest of the country. You think about there's 165 unique crops coming out of the ground in the Sacramento region. 99% of the country's sushi rice comes from the Sacramento region. So our food resume helps to sell these things for sure.
Yeah, and so during this festival, of course, you get to eat food. You get to see live demonstrations. There will be celebrity chefs. Alice Waters will be here, but you also get the opportunity to learn and to celebrate. So the slow food started Terra Madre, that movement. It's kind of a rebellion against fast food, and not just, don't go through a drive-through. It's don't sit in your car and eat. Maybe don't hurry and eat at your desk. Know where your food comes from. Have a relationship with your farmers. Slow food means so much, and so Slow Food USA is partnering with you to put this on.
Yeah, it's been Slow Food International, Slow Food USA. It's interesting, in Europe, slow food is really well known. In the U.S., not as much. So part of the opportunity here is to educate people. Like you said, it's about making sure that it's fair for the farmer, that it's good for the consumer, that it's good for the planet. So a lot of healthy things. And like you said, it's really the opposite of fast food. That's why it was created.
Yeah. Okay, so through the marketplace for the next 3 days, we have a lot of our local favorites. Ginger Elizabeth is boothed right here, for example. Chef demonstrations coming up in just a little bit. We will be up at the Slow Meat Pavilion with Chef Santana Diaz of UC Davis Health. There's going to be live music at the festival. There's so much to do. So I encourage you to go to Slow Food USA or Terra Madre, TerraMadreUSA.com to find out about all of the events and offshoots that are taking place. It's free to come. So that burden has been taken away. So coming up, we'll spend the whole morning here. People are about to start filling in. We'll see a lot of familiar faces and hopefully make some more new friends in the food world. Congratulations. I asked him, do you get to go on vacation next week? And he said, no, we have Aftershock. And I said, what about the week after that? And he said, no, we have Iron Man. So he doesn't sleep, but we thank him for it.
Yeah, we're excited. It's a good month.
Maybe there'll be a week in October or November. I thank you very much, Molly. Appreciate it. All right, guys, happening today, an International Food Festival is hitting the streets of downtown Sacramento. It's the first time the 3-day Terra Madre Americas Festival has been held in the U.S. Molly Reel is live this morning, giving us a preview of all the fun and the food there. Hey, Molly.
Yes, and John, you'll be happy to know it is starting to smell a lot like bacon here. Yeah. So we're at the Slow Meat Pavilion, brought to you from Roots of Change. This is one of the many exhibitions here in the marketplace. The marketplace will be open today, tomorrow, and Sunday, all 3 days, starting at noon today. Lots of vendors who you can meet, purchase from. Also a lot of chef demonstrations, and that's why we're here at the pavilion. This is Michael with Roots of Change. So we talk about Terra Madre, slow food, and you really try to implement the policy of slow food in California, don't you?
We do actually nationally, but mostly in California. Our whole goal is to create a healthy, resilient food system. Slow Food has been doing that for decades, and we've worked with them. We came together here to put the focus on the ranchers in California and around the United States who are doing really good things for the land and for our health through their ranching and farming practices. Yeah. So that's what this is all about, the Slow Meat Pavilion.
Right. So all weekend you'll have these chef demonstrations where you pair the chefs with local ranch, locally raised meat. Some celebrity chefs. Chris Cosentino will be here. Our own celebrity right there, Chef Santana Diaz of UC Davis Health. Something fun about Chef Santana, when he started, was it 2016? 17, UC Davis was using about 16% local agriculture. Now It's at peak season, it's about 80%. And so he's teaming up with Roots of Change to kind of implement meat into that process as well. Meat like our local Ione PT Ranch where Molly comes in. So Molly, so first Chef Santana, when about local meat, I mean, it doesn't just taste good, it is good. As a hospital, this is the right food to be feeding patients.
It's all about procurement with intention, and so with that intentionality, how we're able to support and provide community benefits, not just through our food, but also how we're sourcing the food from our state.
Yeah.
So slow meat is a big part of that program.
And Molly, so PT Ranch, by the way, in Ione, I get my turkeys there for Thanksgiving every year. They're phenomenal. But you started this regenerative process to be good for the land.
Yes, yeah, we're a second generation ranch located about an hour outside of Sacramento. And we really came to this project out of concern for the climate, and we knew that with this land we had the opportunity to do something really beneficial, both sequester carbon and increase biodiversity, while raising diversified meat products that can go into places like the UC Davis health system and actually provide really healthy food for patients.
And guys, this circle, I mean, this is just what this entire weekend is all about. Food relationships from the growers, raisers, to the chefs, to the policymakers, to the people who get to consume and eat and, you know, try to have a relationship as well. That's the celebration. So I hope you make it out. This is free to come and enjoy. The marketplace, again, is open all 3 days. Tomorrow starts the street festival outside. That's kind of like the Farm to Fork Festival that we know and love. But you can find out more at terramadreusa.com. And Chef's just going to keep on cooking something delicious. We'll send it back to you.
Ooh, look at that. Thank you very much, Molly. Appreciate it.
Hey, welcome back to Good Day Sacramento. Things are getting busy here at the Convention Center, kicking off the first day of Terra Madre America. So as I've said this morning, Terra Madre is the biggest food conference in Europe. This is the first time it is on U.S. soil, and it's right here in Sacramento. No big deal. But it's all about slow food, getting to know your local farmers. Here's a farm that we drive by every day in West Sac, Three Sisters Gardens. Alfred, hi, how are you? Beautiful, beautiful. Tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, we're growing a revolution, rebuilding urban soil. We have 4 farms in West Sacramento where we provide services for the at potential high promise youth.
Yeah. And you're providing some eye candy for us today with your beautiful florals. So if you come today, I'm guessing you'll be here all weekend. Come say hello to our friends. Bye-bye. Earlier, we were at the Slow Meat Pavilion. They'll be doing chef demonstrations all weekends with local ranchers. And then, you know this name. It's not just slow food this weekend. It is slow wine, too. And Bogle is bringing Clarksburg to the Convention Center in more ways than one. Isn't that right, Jody?
Exactly. As 6th-generation farmers right here in Clarksburg, we're so excited to bring a little bit of the magic from Clarksburg right here, not only to the Convention Center, but everybody coming from around the world.
Right. I have to imagine. I mean, Terra Madre is such a huge deal. You're going to have a lot of eyes on you representing Clarksburg. You want to show off in a big way. So, of course, one way to do that is pouring glasses of your beautiful wines. I know you've brought some of your very favorites. And then another way is virtually bringing Clarksburg to Sacramento. Tell us about the VR experience.
We wanted to find a way to engage with everyone. How can we really immerse them in what we do, how passionate we are about farming, about winemaking? So we have a little VR experience. People are going to get to ride our harvester, which is actually harvest right now. They're going to get to see the grapes being crushed. They're going to get to walk through our barrel room, and they're going to get to see our tasting room in Clarksburg.
I'm going to slip the goggles on right now and just tell people what I see. Okay, so as you're riding the harvester, I love this because you turn around and there is your brother driving the harvester. So it's pretty legit. Now I'm a little blinded, so I'm going to hold the mic out to you. Just put your mouth towards it. What a cool opportunity for Bogle. I mean, you'd think this is once in a lifetime after 6 generations, but you get to do it every other year now, thanks to all the efforts of Visit Sacramento. What does it mean to you to be representing Clarksburg on this global stage this weekend?
Well, what's so special about our region, right, is that when you sit down to eat and have a glass of wine, almost everything is right there from grown locally. What we get to do is we get to share that with people from around the globe. Terra Madre America is the most fantastic opportunity to showcase what we do here and share that. Share our experiences, share our passions, share our cultures with people from around the world. So.
Yeah, especially talk about representing wine in California, which usually people think of another region. Now they get to come here, enjoy your wine, and think about Clarksburg, and you're putting it on the map. Congratulations to you. We don't have glasses, but we can clink.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to Bogle. Cheers to Slow Food Terra Madre. Again, this marketplace is taking place all 3 days. Today it starts at noon. There's a street festival happening Saturday and Sunday too. Live music, chef demonstrations, celebrity chefs, lots of tasty bites. So much to do, but ultimately a celebration of us and you. We'll see you in the 9 o'clock hour with more of our friendly food faces around Terra Madre.
Yeah.
Molly, I know you can't have wine for a few months. Does virtual reality wine fulfill the, give you the fix?
Virtual reality wine is almost as good.
Almost as good.
I can hear it in your voice. It ain't quite there.
Yeah.
But it's
I don't want to lie to you.
Yeah.
It was a nice experience.
It's very cool.
It's beautiful.
Thank you, Molly.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Molly.
it.
Good day, Sacramento. I'm Molly Reel, live from the first day of Terra Madre America. We are at the marketplace at the convention center. Now, this is a global food conference. And of course, it's in Sacramento because we are the farm to fork capital. But there's so much represented here. In fact, Travel Oregon has a lot of booths here, you guys. And I don't know if you know this, I spent about 10 years in Portland. So a lot of friends of mine are here, including Jacobs and Salt. And here's what I have to say about this. Come visit their booth, because if you ever ask me what I need, like my essentials in cooking, it's local fresh produce and Jacobs and Sea Salt. I love this stuff. So there's lots of familiar faces here, but lots of people to meet too. Come say hi to them here.
You can bring some extra flavor to your weekend with a 3-day culinary festival.
Molly Reel is live in Sacramento, getting a taste of what foodies can expect. Molly, go!
Foodies assemble!
Okay. Literally, here we are, you guys. Brad Checky, Brad Checky on the board of visits, one of the biggest consultants for this festival. He just walked in the building. Oh my gosh, it's Jody Chavis. Hi. Okay, all of our friends are starting to pour in. So Chef Brad really helped put this together. Chef Jody, she is one of the co-chairs of Slow Food Sacramento. Hi there. Washington represented. I love it. Okay, we're finally here. Day one. How are you feeling? How soon can you take a nap?
Naps will be for Monday. But we're feeling good. I mean, we built it. It's there's a lot of therapy, I guess, in the construction of things. We've been looking at spreadsheets and AutoCAD and things like that for months now. So to see it come to life is really awesome, and it's pretty powerful.
Yeah, Chef Devin Didier, he said, this is like Disneyland for food. Come walk with me, talk with me really quickly, Chef Brad. Now that it's finally here, I mean, can you tell people, if you were to give an elevator pitch for why people should come to the marketplace, to the street festival, what would you tell them?
I mean, this is the best of food,
Yeah.
right? So it's the all-star game. The people that are here care a lot about our food system. They care about a lot of the things that people put in their mouths. And, we really want to make sure that that's showcased. And Sacramento was chosen for a reason, right? We do it better than a lot of places. And so having this showcase here is a true opportunity and a true pleasure.
Yeah. And there's so much of Sacramento represented. I mean, this morning it already feels like a reunion with the chefs, the vendors, the farmers. It feels great. But then we have, all of California, all of the West Coast, the globe represented. And that's where we bring in Rosie here. Chef, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you.
Have fun. If you see Brad, maybe buy him a beer, guys. This is Rosie. So tell us about your farm. You're from Merced County. Your family farm burrows. You do almonds.
Yes.
For more than 100 years.
Yes, we're here in California. We've had a family farming legacy that spans over this lifetime, and we're so blessed that our children and our grandchildren are carrying on the family tradition. We're the first certified organic regenerative farm in the world, and we have almonds and olives. This is an amazing product that we just have. This is called almond milk concentrate. So one container of this will make 7.5 times its volume. So we got an award for Best for the Planet. It's called the Nexty Award.
How cool is that? Okay, and you became the first organic regenerative farm in the world, certified
For almonds.
just for almonds, just 2 years ago too. So you're really pushing the boundaries, doing what's best for the earth and for us as consumers, right?
Right. And I'd like to just point out that we're also involved with the Center for Regenerative Ag at Chico State, and they have been doing an amazing job of taking farmers where they are and helping them on the journey to organic regenerative.
Rosie, thank you so much for your time. I hope you get a lot of visitors and people really learn to love and appreciate your story.
I'd like to say one last thing. So Terra Madre, I was part of the organization in 2008 in San Francisco. It was called Slow Food Nation. And Carlo Petrini, who is the founder of Slow Food, said that this is a gathering to connect farmers with chefs and consumers so that we are co-creators, and farmers could not make it without the support of our consumers that buy our products.
And we literally couldn't make it without you. So I'm glad we have this relationship. So that's what it's all about. This is a free festival. Come to the marketplace. Don't just come and snack. Meet your farmer, meet the makers, meet the chefs. Really get to know and appreciate the food that you eat. Hurry on up and get over here, and then take it slow and celebrate that slow food movement. Congratulations to Sacramento. Go us. This is awesome. I hope you all get to experience this. We'll send it back to you guys.
Take a minute to slow down. I dig it. Thanks, Molly.
All right, celebrate good food and wine in a first-of-its-kind culinary festival. Molly was in Sacramento this morning, giving us a little first look at the Terra Madre Americas Festival.
Yes, we have spent all morning exploring the marketplace here at the Convention Center, kicking off day one of Terra Madre Americas. This is Europe's biggest food conference taking place in the United States for the very first time. They chose Sacramento for good reason. You know, you can't talk about Terra Madre without talking about the slow food movement, getting to know the people behind your food, slowing down, enjoying it. And Roots of Change, based in Oakland, you're really behind that, implementing a lot of policy, making that possible, not only here in California, but nationwide. Isn't that right, Michael?
That's right. What we try to do is put the focus on all these great ranchers and farmers who are doing good things for the earth, for our health. So we have 15 different ranchers coming here over the next 3 days to meet with the public, share their products, tell them the stories of what they're doing to really improve our nation. Yeah. So it's really exciting. We have great chefs coming to cook the food that comes from these different ranches. We have ranchers who are speaking. We have a live podcast going on where policymakers, advocates, and ranchers are going to talk about what they do.
I love that. Through these chef demonstrations, not only do you get to see and hopefully taste some delicious food.
50 tastes after every cooking demonstration. There'll be tastes for 50 people.
Beautiful. Yeah. But you get to hear them talk to each other, learn the relationship. So that's what we're going to do right now. We've got Chef Santana Diaz with UC Davis Health up on the stage at the Slow Meat Pavilion. Over here we have Molly with PT Ranch in Ione. Just on a personal, that's where I get my turkeys for Thanksgiving every year. Incredible. But we're going to talk about the relationship between chef and rancher because it is so important. So chef, tell us first, why does it smell so good? What are you working on?
We're working on obviously some sustainably and regeneratively sourced slow meat from California. So we have some bacon here from Black Pig Bacons with Chef Dusky and her team. We also have some of our braised short ribs here. So again, what these are, we braise them for 3 hours. We're searing it off to make a nice little breakfast plate with some frittatas. This would be an example of how we provide and what we're providing in the hospital now based on this relationship with Roots of Change and the slow meat movement.
Yeah, and let me toot your horn a little bit. Hospital food gets a bad rep, but not at UC Davis Health. Not only does it taste good, but I have to praise Chef Santana here. When he started in 2017, the hospital was using about 16% local produce. That is up during peak season. It gets up up to about 80%, which first, it's good for the patients, but then think about what he's doing for our local farmers as well. And Roots of Change is helping build that relationship with the UC system, with local ranchers as well. So meat gets implemented into it too. And Chef, obviously tastes great, but good for the patients as well, isn't it?
Right. You know, it doesn't really help anybody if the food isn't tasty, because that's one of the main parts of getting you to heal, right? If you're not consuming the nutrition in the first place, right, you're going to end up staying a little longer. And we want you to be able to go home and spend time with your families.
So Molly, when it comes to being a rancher, something like this, you know, what is the importance for you as a rancher?
Yeah. So the way that we raise our meat takes a little bit more time and intention. We do things like spread compost, plant trees, plant pollinator habitat, which can all cost a little bit. And this institutional procurement really provides a market signal for people to do the right thing when it comes to raising their livestock, because there's the demand that recognizes that the practices we're doing on the land will translate into the product and then into the market, which in this case is the hospital system.
Right. And your family started doing what it's doing to benefit the land. Walk with me, talk with me, Molly, as we go on stage, because obviously we have to do a taste test. There will be 50 of them. Chef, you won't be here at the Slow Meat Pavilion. There are a lot of talented chefs who will be. You'll be over at UC Davis Health doing quite a bit too, aren't you?
Yes. So we'll be obviously doing chef demos as well, collaborating with UC Davis campus, UC Davis Health, and our registered dietitians, explaining the health benefits of what the food that we're providing at the hospital is for the average consumer.
Well, that's a beautiful dish. I love that you have side bacon. That's what I go for too. I always have to have some extra.
Yes.
Incredible bacon, brought to you by Chef Dusky right there. Awesome, awesome. You guys come out to Terra Madre, 3 days. Marketplace opens today at noon. Come eat, enjoy, and appreciate the people behind your food. I'll send it back to you.
Ooh, that looks good. Thank you, Molly.